We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nex here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live at 2025 new release football mixer random here. So this is with the Justin Jefferson helmet. Congratulations to Little Ant there. I already got that labeled and put in the back to get shipped out to you, but congratulations on your Justin Jefferson mini helmet. But here we go. We got Certified, Absolute, and Mosaic. Let's waste no time. Let's get started. We'll do one box. We'll go Certified, Absolute, and then end with Mosaic. Mosaic's my favorite. That's why I want to end with that. But all of these are very good releases. Wisconsin still has some breaks up and filling for the evening. I have one break open. It's got 9 spots left. 9 spots left. It is Mosaic plus Absolute mixer there. Pick your team. One box of Absolute, so the Kaboom Chase. Then we got Mosaic with the stained glass, micro mosaics. You got Genesis. You got all kinds of awesome parallels. That's what I love about Mosaic football. Is all the case hits and everything in that product you can hit in the retail, which really, really makes that good product. But here we go, starting off right off the bat with a little Mason Graham first round pick for the Brownies. Browns to J.R. Birch. And then we got Relic is DeAndre Swift on the Pro Materials for the Bears. Bears going to Huskies forever. And Jalen Noel out of 399. Texans. Texans to Huskies forever. Gonna have a whole jersey here. Lad McConkey out of 225. Chargers. Tetero McMillan. There's Tony Pollard, Titans out of 75. I haven't paid much attention to Pollard this year. Has he done much for the Texans? Tedero McMillan gets sleeved up there. Lad. Everybody likes a little lad. And then we got Maxwell Harrison out of 299 Bills. Travion Henderson and Ty Felton. Ty Felton there of Vikings getting on the board with a little dual color patch auto out of 199 Vikings to Little Ant. That is Woody Marks out of 100 Texans. Nice little running back for them. And Mason Graham turning out to be a good tight end. Jets, Jets. Jets going to Rusty. Dylan Gabriel. And little Scam CTE Scatabo, I like to call him. Scam Scatabo out of 299 Giants. That is going to wrap up our box of certified there. All right, absolute time. Eight left in football. No kaboom in this one. In this pack, Neighbors, Johnson. There's Arroyo out of 150. Seahawks. The Sea Chickens. We got Luther Burden. Tools of the Trade. To Bears. Bears to Huskies. Getting, like I said, getting you a whole jersey by the end of this break. And then we have a little old school ink. Pepper Johnson out of 199. Iconic ink, it's called. Pepper Johnson for the Brownies. Browns to J.R. Birch. Do not see. Chris Olave. We got Isaac Tesla out of 375. Next up is out of 199, Kelvin Banks Jr. Saints. Well, that's kind of a cool card. I haven't seen that before. How about on the Heroes Relic? That's actually really cool. 9 out of 25, looking like a comic book strip. The Patriots, they are looking like the real deal there. Drake May and the Patriots. That is going to Face Down. That's cool. Nice little 3-color patch there out of 25. And how about a little QB1 still out of 299, Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel there for the Brownies. There you go, Huskies. Wait, no, sorry. J.R. Birch, I lied. All right, last pack here. Come on, let's get a kaboom. All right, that's cool. So, no kaboom. Zay Flowers, Shakir. There's Jaden Daniels out of 75 on the Hog Heaven Commanders. So they got pretty good news from him. There's a chance he might be back in a couple weeks. Only dislocated the elbow. No, like, major damage. Kyle Williams out of 399 Patriots. Jack Beach. Going to be our auto. Out of 50. Raiders. Raiders going to You Don't Know. All All right, so there we go. On to Mosaic Football final box here. One of my favorite football releases. This and Phoenix. This and Phoenix are my two favorite football releases every year. Five left in my football mixer. All right, last box. Rodney Barber, Richard Sherman, Meta Masteries, Jahmyr Gibbs. All the silvers I'll get sleeved up after the break. And that's Xavier Worthy. The new Panini parallel there. That should be out of 149. The Chiefs. There's Willis McGahee red. Earl Campbell, Hunter, and Meta Mastery. That's got to be numbered. Out of 49, I thought it was purple. Out of 49, Bo Nix, Meta Mastery. Broncos. Broncos going to Huskies forever. Let's just go ahead and top load these reds right away. The reds are the hobby exclusive. And tessellation out of 15, Caleb Johnson. Caleb Johnson there. That is 13 out of 15 on the tessellation parallel. Steelers. Wald. He got a little playing time. He's slowly getting mixed into there a little more each week. Caleb Johnson. Calvin Johnson. There is Zaire Franklin out of 199. Storm, Omarion Hampton. And first auto is Daryl Green, Showtime Inc. Daryl Inc. Redskins now Commanders out of 99. Commanders are going to Huskies forever. Derek Harmon. JSN. Khalil Shakir, Brock Bowers, there's Cam Ward, Shadur, put it in my sleeve up pile. JT, there's Will Lutz, red. Cam Scatabo, variation. Dylan Gabriel. There is Larry Fitzgerald out of 99, Cardinals. Patrick Willis, silver. Alvin Kamara, Moments in Time, silver. There's Jackson Dart. DeAndre Swift, Kelvin Ridley. And Quinn Ewers. Dolphins, hey, potential QB. Quinn Ewers, former Texas Longhorn. Fins up. Dolphins are in my blind spot. Dolphins are going to Gar. DK Metcalf, Jordan James. There's Jackson Dart. Genty. And Chase Brown out of 149. Drake May out of 199. Will Disley. Center stage is Pat Bryant, silver. And that right there is going to wrap up this one. I appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, we have 3 left. Browns. Where did my Patriots go? Browns, Cardinals/NIL, and Texans left. That's all we have left in my last break of the afternoon. Our last open break of the afternoon. I still have a couple more to do. Recap. Zaire Franklin, Hampton, Lutz, Fitzgerald, Swift, Brown, McGee, Willis McGahee, Worthy. We got Beach. Of course he is, Derek. Burden, Williams, Daniels, Banks, Tesla, and then Arroyo. Swift, Noel, Pollard, Marks, Gabriel, Harrison, and McConkey. Darrell Green, Commanders. Quinn Ewers on the red auto out of 199. Dolphins, Menamastery out of 49. Bo Nix, Cam Scatabo 299. Ty Felton 199. Vikings. Caleb Johnson out of 15. Tessellation there for the Steelers. Mason Taylor out of 75. Jets. Heroes relic there out of 25. Drake May, and then Drake May on the out of 199. And then Money Mid hit of the break going to the Brownies. Mason Graham out of 99. Pepper Johnson out of 199. And then Dylan Gabriel, QB1. I don't know how much longer, but he's still QB1 for now. But that is going to the Browns. I appreciate everyone as always. I'll see you back here in just a couple.